I was just talking to my husband the other day about that I want to make more money, and I look at people like everybody's doing IT, right? Most of the people I know are going into IT and they're making more money. Maybe I should go do that, and so it's like I'm beginning to second guess. So my son's like, maybe you're a nurse, yeah, nurses are not being paid as much as the IT people, but that doesn't mean that it's my self worth, right? So
Yes.
they can do the IT and make more money, but that's not
Yes.
my own path, right? So it's like
Yes.
I began to feel like myself is not complete, right? Because okay, all these other people are making more money than me. They went back to they are doing IT, and then now whatever it is that I'm doing is like okay, it's nothing. But I may not be financially getting my reward, but in cash, right? But in helping in meeting the needs of other people is where I'm financially. I mean, I'm getting my reward. So it may not be in terms
Yeah.
of money, but it may be in terms of you're helping meet other people's needs. So yeah, so
Well, important.
yourself, yeah,
Yeah, the important thing is your fulfillment.
right,
What fulfills you, right? And that is different
right,
for all of us. For those going after
right,
IT, maybe that's what fulfills them. For
right.
you have to ask your question, yourself that question. If I leave what I'm doing now and go do that IT, will I be fulfilled? Because it's going to
That's true.
require more time from me. I might not have time for the
Right,
children. Will I be
right,
happy? I
right.
mean, I'm going to get the money, but will I be happy?
Will I be happy? Yeah.
So you have to ask yourself that. If you're going to be happy, great, go after it. But if
Yeah.
you're not going to be happy, you're wasting your time.
Right.
So it's all different from all of us. And the way to make money is not the primary money that makes you rich.
Right.
It's
I
what you
think I
do
think
with the money that makes you
yes,
rich.
I think that's the big thing. Is that we look at the primary money, right? Oh, this person's making
Yes.
six figures and I'm still I'm not making six figures, but
Yes.
you hit the nail on the head by it's like what fulfills me. And for me, I'm like if I go back to school now, you have to break my head and put the information and seal it because my my mind space at this time is not it's not about that. It's about raising the boys. It's raising them on
Yeah.
being there for them. Azara is very demanding. It's been there. It's been there for him in that there's no way I'm going to be able to fit if I want to study right now. So even
Yeah.
if I want to, maybe when he's a little bit older. So you're right. It's
Yeah.
like I think for me, the thing about me is that I know what my fulfillment. I know what I want to do. I'm like, you know what? I just want to rest my body, rest and take care of the boys. So, but when I see other people, I'm like, okay, then I begin to second guess my decisions. Right? It's like, okay, I could be making
Mm-hmm.
more money and going to lots of vacation, but but so you have to know what your fulfillment is, right? Right.
Absolutely.
What fulfills
Absolutely.
you? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I've been through that. I've been through times when I try to be like other people, but it never works. It never
Right.
works. And by the time you will come up to it years after, you find out that they are trying to be like you also, right?
Right.
Yeah, you just see their strength, you don't see their weakness. They're
Right.
probably crying and don't like it, even though they are making money for it's so you have to find what works for you. Like I tell people all the time, well, we'll all get there, right? Like
Right.
I'm gonna get there in 5 years' time. I'm gonna retire. Nobody's gonna stay forever at that job. We're all gonna
Right.
retire, change job or whatever. That is when you can look at your scorecard, right? While you're still in the middle of the sea, it's not the scorecard, right? It's when you get to the
Right.
end that you now ask yourself, what did I gain? What did I lose?
Right.
Right? Um, it's the totality at the end of the day. So someone in the middle of the sea, that's not the end of the report card. Everything might be everything okay. But if the foundation is not standing firm, when the storms come, all that you think it's accolades will all just crumble, right?
Right.
Where another person,
Right.
you're not seeing a big building, but that person is building solid foundation. And you
Right.
finally hear about that person, and you now see a big building coming out, and you wonder, where did it come from? Right. So it's about getting the principles right. It's not how
Right.
fast you start. Once when you get the principles right, then it's a matter of time. Things will fall into place.
Right.
Right. You need to know yourself and be yourself. You need to have a financial plan that fits you. You need to know what makes you happy. You know, you need to set yourself in the right direction. Once you're in the right
Right.
direction, it doesn't, then speed is not of essence.
That's
Right.
true.
Just keep
Yeah.
on doing the right thing, keep on doing the right thing. Before you know it, everything will fall into place. You know,
Right.
so again, it's not the primary money that makes people rich, it's the secondary money. Is
Right.
what do I do with what I get? If I make 6 figures and I spend 6 figures, I'm poor,
Right.
right? But if I make 4 figures and I'm able to utilize that 4 figure in such a way that it has the effect of compound interest. At the end of the day,
Right.
I will have more money than the person that's making 6 figures,
Right.
and I'll be
Right.
able to afford everything that I want. It's just a matter
Right.
of time, just that
Matter
I
of time.
delayed doing it. Yeah. So
Right.
that's why we talk about if you want your life to be easy, yeah, they gotta do the hard, difficult things today.
Today.
That
Yeah.
your tomorrow will be easy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So for you, it's the boys right now. But while doing the boys, then look for what are the things you can do with the little time you have while taking care of the boys. It might be, all right, what's our financial plan? You know, how do we stay fit with
Right.
our financial plan? You know,
Right.
it might be just time to set all of that in place and be with the little you're getting right now, begin to build the habits around it. So
Right.
once you have the habit, maybe tomorrow you're able to spend more time to make more money. The habits will not be able to turn around the more money you're putting into it. You
Right.
know, but if you don't have the habits, doesn't matter what you make, everything's just gonna go down the gutter.
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah. So I mean that is having the foundation right. Once the foundation is right, every other thing is a wash. You
Right.
know,
Right.
every other thing will fall
Right.
into place. It's a matter of time.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like we're all like most people like me. I would say most Nigerians we have there's a desire to fit in, like it said in this book,
Absolutely.
that's so strong that most times
Yeah.
we just begin to conform to a group consensus, which is true because I mean a lot of Nigerians that I know in America now, all they want to do is IT. IT is where the money is. So it's like
Yeah.
it's become like a strong desire for us to fit into that group. You know, that's what everybody wants
Yes.
to do now. Everybody wants to go it because there's money, there people are making money in it, and
Yes.
it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be like that. You know, it
Absolutely.
shouldn't be like that. Like, yeah, it shouldn't be like that.
A wisdom is if you see everybody going through something, that's a reason not to go into it.
Right.
You know, it means that they're not thinking. They're just
Right.
following. They're just following the follow. They're just playing follow the followers game. You need to
Right.
stay back and ask yourself, what do I really want to do?
Right.
Because everybody going there means that there's a suspect. It's probably going to dwindle. Most probably going to fail. It's a matter of time.
Right.
You know, you need to think more at something that's sustainable. You know,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
So that's a challenge. You know, people have a problem with thinking. It's easy to
That's
copy what someone else is doing. So people don't
that's true.
think. It's difficult to think. So they want to see, oh, that's what they're doing. Let me go. Rather than them thinking themselves and saying, all right, what do I really want to do? It might not be
Right.
popular. It might not be the what's reigning. But if the fundamentals are right and it fits who I am, there's no reason why not to do it.
Right.
You know, but typically when you follow other people, the opportunities are probably already taken. You're
Right.
scraping the little that's left.
Right.
Yeah. So that comes from thinking through whatever we want to do.
That's true.
Mm. Pele, let me let you go. Go and enjoy your
Thank
husband. Tell him happy birthday.
I will. Say hi to my auntie.
She will hear. She will hear. All right. Have a great week. God
Okay,
bless.
uncle. Bye.
All right.